Okay. New idea. Starting from now on this Sunday, when this video goes live, we're gonna try something new. And I will tell you what this week's is at the end of this, but this is now the 1 week warrior series. So let's talk about what that means. Stop being so stiff. What does 1 week warrior mean to you? Like if I told you, hey, Matthew, I'm a 1 week warrior, what is your thought? There's no wrong answers.
I think that you're not going to be with us that much longer.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go skating and I'm gonna explain to you what this means. Because I'm gonna be with you for longer than a week, okay? Alright, let's do it. Okay, so things didn't go as planned. We went to Centennial Park to skate to talk about the 1 week warrior. But with what I'm about to show you next, we kind of got stopped by a man and he talked about some choice things. So here's this.
Talked to a doctor who comes strolling through here. He lied to me about being a doctor. You know why? Because he said his name was Quinn. And I said, oh, Dr. Quinn, medicine woman. And I just knew he lied to me. Because I saw him at the Omni Hotel about a month ago. And he was talking to his doctor buddies about some bullshit. Probably talking about carving up John and Taylor. Then they realized who I was. And what a big mistake that stupid doctor made. Sitting there talking about his in front of me. I'm the king of the universe. The third coming. There's King Arthur, King Jesus, and then there's me, King Ryan.
Yeah?
Yeah, my name's Ryan. Ryan Patterson McNeil. So.
Nice to meet you, Ryan.
Nice to meet you too. They probably made them have sex with each other. Who knows? There's a chair. I sat on it last night. There was over by the pond.
Yeah.
I realized when I came back today, because I was going to stay here because I got nowhere to stay. I'm homeless. Can't stay at the mission anymore because everybody's trying to kill me there. There's a chair. It looks like somebody was set on fire in it because it's all like ash. So it's all like the chair is all burnt. It's a metal chair. I'm sure it's still over there. Maybe he's ready to talk now, or maybe he's ready to shoot us. No, he's not going to do that. He's a couldn't even shoot himself if he wanted to.
So we didn't get the content we wanted to tonight because of that situation, but we got tacos, and so I'll tell you about the plan when I get home. So finally home from Matthews, went to church this morning, and now we're gonna go to the store and we're gonna talk about what the 1 week warrior is. But first, let me talk why. Because I feel like whenever I do something new, I always have to explain why. I like to learn new things, and I like to experience how life can be experienced in different ways. And so even before you know what this is, which you can probably guess by the title, I wanted to tell you that it's something that I like to experience these new things and learn about different lifestyles. So I'm going to try to embrace them 1 week at a time. Okay, so we're at Kroger. I'm going to buy something or some food that I don't know how to make, and I'm going to learn how to cook it while we talk about this. So we're gonna get the ribeye. I have no idea how to make a ribeye. I think I've cooked a steak before, but I was like 20. I don't know how to cook a ribeye, but let's look it up. Steak on stove. 10 minutes? That's way quicker than I thought. They got like butter and thyme, I think, in here. All right, you know what? Let's just make it. So the 1 week warrior. What that is I am literally going to take different lifestyles, such as like an all meat diet, a vegetarian type of diet, and I'm going to do those for a whole week. And it won't always be health related. Sometimes it might be like a minimalist lifestyle. I take on the role of like becoming more of a meditator, so like I meditate for an hour a day. And I want to try out a bunch of these different ones and see how I feel at the end of a week. That's a good noise. All right, so this week I'm not gonna do the vegetarian. Spoiler, that's next week I'm gonna be a vegetarian, but this week is Thanksgiving, so I cannot do that this week. And that's why we're having steak today. Yeah, this is how you cook a steak. Look, I'm just doing this off the cuff. You know, I think salt and pepper, you can never go wrong. So I'm gonna put that on the steak, and I'm gonna rub it in a little bit. I've watched Gordon Ramsay. A little meat pressing, and then you go to the other side and do the same thing. I got steak hands now. Gosh darn. So I have to decide what lifestyle I want to adopt this week. So I've been kind of tossing around a couple of ideas, but I think the one that is going to make the most sense for this week is this week we're gonna take on the challenge, and it's gonna be weird with Thanksgiving. We're going to do intermittent fasting. So what that means is picking a certain period of time where you can eat as much as you want, and then the other how many ever hours a day you don't. Okay, so for this intermittent fast, it says fasting for somewhere between 10 to 16 hours a day. So that means I can eat for an 8-hour window. That includes all calories. So that means in those other 16 hours of the day, only water. So we're gonna start making the rules now. So like maybe 10 to 6, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Starting today, right now. So that means I have to eat before 6. Yeah, that's fine. So let's talk about what an intermittent fast is. So obviously the base, all it is you set off a block of time and you eat. Well, what does it do? What's the point? Why do people do it? According to some researchers, fasting for 16 hours can cause the body to turn its fat stores into energy, which releases ketones into the bloodstream. This should encourage weight loss. So we're gonna weigh myself today, and then we're gonna see what I weigh next Sunday at the end. We're gonna record 3 things at the end. How much weight I lost for this challenge, what happens and how I felt, and how difficult it was on a scale of 1 to 10. So we're just gonna answer 3 things. I don't really know what I'm doing, but that's kind of the point of this. The point of all of this is that this is something that I'm unaware of, something that I want to learn about, whether it's a different lifestyle, whether it's a different eating habit. And I wanna not only see if it works for me, but how it makes me feel and how, I guess, kind of stepping into those shoes. And that's why I want to make this a series, because I wanna learn week by week different things. And in that way, you don't have to try it, and I can tell you what it feels like, so you can decide if that's something you wanna try to do for yourself. I like the hand rub for my steak, right there in the middle. And I see people do this, they could take it and then rub it around. Really want this to settle, really to slurp in. Does the chef say slurp? Slurp in the steak. And I think they usually drop in the steak when the butter's still on there for visual effect. Oh, almost lost one. Let me set some expectations. This week, I think that intermittent fasting will be, I think that fasting for 16 hours a day and eating for 8, honestly, I think that I will be hungry at the end of each day going to bed, and then I'll wake up fine because I kind of know how my body works. I think on the difficulty level scale, it'll be about a 4 out of 10, so like not that difficult. And I think I will have lost, well, I'm gonna start running again this week, so it's gonna be like a weird scale. I think I'll have lost 5 pounds by the end of the week, which is a lot. That's like almost a pound a day, but I kind of know how my metabolism works too. What? Why are you? Missed it. Shoot. So altogether, a 4. I don't think it's gonna be that hard, and I think I can lose 5 pounds because I'll start running again. But you also have to dang it. 5 pounds is a bold claim, especially with Thanksgiving being on Thursday. Okay, let's leave the steak for a few minutes. Let's go weigh myself. All right, the moment of truth. I haven't weighed myself in like before I broke my arm. 206.4. Okay, at the end of a week from now, I think I will weigh 201 pounds. I weigh 206.4 right now. I'd say at the end of this intermittent fast that I will be down. Wow, that's 5 pounds in a week. I feel like that's a lot. This is going really well, the steak. I'll eat it raw. I'm not afraid. So 1 week warrior, learning new things, trying new lifestyles in week 1, intermittent fasting. Do fasting, and it's gonna be really awesome, guys. Do fasting. Oh! You got me in the face. That's nice. Look at that. Nice little golden brown. All right, let's check the bottom of it. Oh, yeah, that's hot. Oh, yeah. Ready? Let's take a look at that cross section. Oh my goodness, look at it. Look at a nice medium to medium rare going on. Let's have a piece. You're gonna think I'm faking it. That's pretty good. Wait, why is it actually good? 60 more seconds, and I'll do it. More like a medium now. They can't see you, but go ahead. You just take a bite. What do you give it on the scale? Like if you're at a restaurant.
Honestly, a solid 8. Like, I'm not that picky, but
I was thinking it was an 8. I like them a little crispy. I'm not gonna always tell you each week what it is that we're gonna do. I might drop a hint in the middle of the week, but I'll tell you, you're just gonna have to wait until that week to see what lifestyle I decided to adopt for that week and how it went. So like I said, this week's gonna be intermittent fasting, so you already know. I didn't wanna just explain what this is because it's pretty easy to explain. I wanted to actually tell you what we're gonna start doing. So every day I'm gonna record kind of how I feel, what I'm doing that day, how it affects my day, and then at the end I'll give you the recap. This is gonna be every day. This isn't like I'm gonna post this on Sunday and I just did it on Sunday. Each day I'm gonna be doing this on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be adopting this thing and then I'll be starting over like that night basically and doing a new one. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this for. I know there's a list of things that I want to try. So we're gonna make it through that list, and then if we really like it, we're gonna keep going. Now we have 3 series. We have this, the Green Book. Mika is not a series yet. And then we have the animation series, Surviving America. So I will see you in the Green Book on Tuesday.